I was wondering whether you'd come at all.
Don't get up. Don't act as if I'm the Queen Mother.
I don't expect you to be pleasant.
I don't intend to be.
Can't we sit down? Just for a minute? I've got a lot to say, and none of it is easy.
There can't be very much.
Oh, but there is.
Easy or not, I won't believe a word.
Why should you? Please, sit down. You know, I've always considered myself a very clever girl. Smart. You've got a really low opinion of me, haven't you? Well, I'll give you some pleasant news. I've been told off in no uncertain terms all over town. Miss Channing should be happy to hear that. To know how loyal her friends are. How much more loyal they are than she had a right to expect me to be.
Eve, don't cry.
I'm not crying.
Tell me, how did that lunch turn out with the man from Hollywood?
Some vague promises of a test, that's all. If a particular role should come along. One of those things.
But the raves about your performance.
An understudy's performance.
Well, I think you're painting the picture a bit darker than it is, really. And if nothing else, and don't underestimate him, you have a very powerful friend in Addison.
He's not my friend. You were my friends.
He can help you.
I wish I never met him. I'd like him to be dead. I want my friends back.
Eve, I don't think you meant to cause any unhappiness, but you did. More to yourself, perhaps, as it turns out, than to anyone else.
I'll never get over it.
Yes, you will. You theater people always do. Nothing lasts forever in the theater. Love or hate, success or failure, whatever it is, it burns hot and flares up and then it's gone.
I wish I could believe that.
Give yourself some time. Don't worry too much about what other people think. You're very young and talented. And believe it or not, if there's anything I can do,
There is something.
I think I know.
There's something most important you can do.
You want to play Cora. You want me to tell Lloyd that I think you should play it.
If you told him so, he'd give me the part. He said he would.
After everything you've said, you know that part was written for Margot.
It could have been. 15 years ago. It's my part now.
You talk just as Addison said you did.
Cora is my part. You've got to tell Lloyd it's for me.
There's nothing in the world that can make me say that.
Addison wants me to play.
Over my dead body.
That won't be necessary. Addison knows how Margot happened to miss that performance. How I happened to know she'd miss it and call him and notify every paper in town. You look a little wobbly. Why don't you sit down? If I play Cora, Addison will never tell what happened, in or out of print. A simple exchange of favors. And I'm so happy to do something for you at long last. Your friendship with Margot, your deep, close friendship, what would happen to it, do you think, if she knew the cheap trick you played on her for my benefit? And you and Lloyd, how long, even in the theater, before people forget what happened and trusted you again? No. It'd be so much easier for everyone concerned if I were to play Cora, and so much better theater, too.
A part in a play. You do all that for a part in a play.
Do much more for a part that good.